Time around classic cars, you've been burned. Figuratively and literally. Classic cars are a bit like rescue dogs, the right one with the right history, and a good deal of your time, money and energy, will make a wonderful addition to your home, but there's a chance it's going to bite your face off. While there's a litany of things you can do to vet Rover before he comes home to meet your new infant, classic cars are more buy now, inspect later. That's because of things such as distance, competition from other buyers and difficulty even finding a car at all. Sometimes, your dream is a unicorn. Something with style and history. Something with car guy without the side pipes and only 5 known examples, say. Something, say, like a 1963 Corvette Grand Sport. Enter Superformance. Long known as the shop where you can walk in with a pile of cash and walk out with a brand new Shelby Cobra, GT40 or Daytona Coupe, Superformance has a side hustle slathered in GM badges. Tucked in an anonymous business park in Orange Country, this outfit has one of the coolest shops you've ever seen. You like Cobras? Pick your poison, it's here. GT40's more your speed? Here, too. One with a partially exposed aluminum body. Still not your jam? They import Caterhams, too. You're welcome. Today, however, we're here to drive their 1963 Corvette Grand Sport. Superformance Corvette Grand Sport, Superformance Corvette Grand Sport, Superformance Corvette Grand Sport, Superformance Corvette Grand Sport. The 1963 Corvette Grand Sport is a car that wasn't supposed to exist. The short version of the story goes like this. Zora gets permission from his boss to build the baddest Corvette around to take on those pesky shop eyes, crank up production to 125 to meet homologation rules and clean up as Sebringing demands. Zora does Zora and gets busy, creating a super lightweight fiberglass body on a tube frame, topped with magnesium wheels and a 200-mile-per-hour speedometer. And then the chairman of GM found out about the project and killed it. Something. GM corporate racing ban. What, you thought buzz-killing bean counters were new? Zora did Zora and loaned out the cars to some privateers with a nudge-wink inference that he would continue to provide racing support. They got bigger tires. Bigger fenders. Huge, 485 horsepower V8s. And when 3 of the cars were racing at Speed Week in Nassau in the Bahamas, a bunch of GM engineers happened to be vacationing there at the same time. Those privateers, Jim Hall, Roger Penske and Dick the Flying Dentist Thompson, kicked the chicken farmers' Cobras back to Texas beaten, if not outright embarrassed. And then the story ends. The cars are all alive and accounted for. A couple were converted into absolutely wicked-looking roadsters, but their conditions are known and they come out for special occasions. You aren't finding one on Craigslist for the price of a new Buick, trust us. But now, in front of us, more than 50 years later, is an homage to car number 04. All new from the ground up. A custom, Superformance built round tube frame, just like the original had, is surrounded by all new, hand-laminated fiberglass bodywork painted Cadillac Firemist blue with a neon orange stripe. Real magnesium wheels. This is no Ristamod, it's a licensed recreation. More than that, it's a time traveler packing some heat from the future. This particular car is fitted with a 6.2-liter LT1 V8 that Chevy fitted as standard to the C7 Corvette when it debuted, but roarty does it fire up different. There's no stutter or cough as the old gases mix with the new in an attempt at combustion as in an old vet, but there's no click of a modern starter, either. The key turns and the side pipes deafen. It's a glorious pop GRB that we didn't know this V8 had in it. We figured GM's fancy engineers with their fancy software and fancier engineering degrees had bred it out. From there, The Grand Sport settles into a too low RPM idle, dipping below the lumpy old school cam, and into the this ain't right category. And, indeed, it ain't right. While this is an officially licensed GM product, complete with access to the blueprints and part specs on the original cars, GM and Superformance are still working out a couple of things. Modern motors, you see, are designed to work in big systems with lots of electronic inputs, break the chain, and things get funny. The funny here is expressed in idle irregularities and the first couple millimeters of throttle travel. Instead of being able to tinker with the carbs or the throttle cable, however, the engineers down here are exchanging code with those in Michigan to sort things out.